Good morning, fellow truth seekers. Another beautiful Sabbath day in Texas. Welcome, and guess what? We have some very, very good news for you. We like it too. So we're going to share with you today the verse, Luke 10:19. It's actually 1 through 20. So Jesus calls 72 of his disciples, and he sends them out 2 by 2. And what he sends them out on is a mission. Has God called you for a mission, fellow truth seekers? Well, I know of a mission that each one of us has been asked to do. Go make disciples.
Of all nations.
Of all nations. It does not say go save people. Go make non-believers believers. It doesn't say that. It says go make disciples. So all these churches that are just trying to make the numbers work and a whole bunch of new people that just say the sinner's prayer but never become disciples, that's not what Jesus is talking about here. So we got this 10:1 through 20. But guess what? They all come back, right? They all come back from their mission, and they're really, really excited. Why are they excited? Because they celebrate this victory, and they say, even the devils obey us. So they're pretty pumped on this power trip that they're on, because everybody, including Satan and the devils and the demons and all the evil spirits, they are under these disciples' authority. Yeah. And yet Jesus, when in verse 19, right, Jesus says, well, it starts in verse 18, where Jesus says, I saw Satan fall from heaven. Fellow truth seekers, what does that mean? Jesus is saying, I saw Satan fall from heaven to earth. So is Jesus any more in heaven as the accuser of the brethren? Can't be, because Jesus saw that Satan fell from heaven. So now it says, don't celebrate because your name is with authority. Celebrate because your name is written in the book of life. Well, that's great. Now Satan's down. We have the authority. And guess what? Jesus gave you the authority, right? It says, I have given to you the authority. Behold, I have given you authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. Does that sound like a piece of cakewalk? No. It sounds like there is serpents and scorpions and all kinds of evil things that are being brought against us. But Jesus says, nothing shall hurt you. And then we also know that, guess what? Satan's gone from heaven. So Jesus gave us the authority. That means Jesus has authority to give, right?
Yes.
And that means Jesus is king.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was priest. I thought he was the high priest paying the sacrifice for sin. No, he's not just a priest. He is a king priest. That is after the order of Melchizedek, fellow truth seekers. That is not just Jesus paying the price for sin. It's Jesus having authority over all Satan and serpents and scorpions and all the power. Jesus has that authority. That's more than just a high priest. That's a king priest. And then it says, Don't worry about the danger. Because I got to tell you, fellow truth seekers, treading on a serpent, scorpions, and all the powers of the enemy, that kind of freaks me out a little bit. Like there's real danger. Over all the enemy, Jesus says, don't worry. I have the authority. No one is equal to Jesus. Why? Because he is the king priest. He's just not a priest. He's not just a king. He's both king and priest. And Jesus says, nothing shall hurt you. Sounds like good news to me. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's bring it on. So the core truth, fellow truth seekers, in this one verse, Luke 10:19, Jesus is given the authority, and he gives us the authority. Does he care what you have done, and do you get more authority than others?
No.
No, because authority is given, not earned. Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean I'm nothing special. I'm just given authority because Jesus loves me and loves you, and he wants us both to go out and win against the devil and his angels so that we can have more of our friends and family as part of the kingdom of heaven. Second is, authority is for, and I love this. This is probably my favorite part of this. Authority is for a mission. It's not an ego. Authority is for you to go out, fellow truth seekers, and encourage people to become part of the kingdom of heaven. And then opposition is to be expected, says so. And yet Jesus says, don't worry about it. Because guess what? Your security is in your salvation. It's not about anything other than don't fear, because your name is written in the book of life. So, my questions are to you, fellow truth seekers. Where do you most feel the resistance? Where's your fear? Where's your temptation or your discouragement when you are, well, you say, wait a minute, I'm not even going out and fight for. I'm not even one of the 72 that's going out and working with the people who are on their missions. No, I'm not. So, fellow truth seekers, if you're not on a mission, then you don't have anything to worry about. You have everything to worry about because your name may not be written in the book of life. So that's where I ask you all, do you feel resistance or do you feel resistance as in, don't do it. We don't need it. There's plenty of preachers. There's plenty of people talking about Jesus. But what's Jesus say? Oh, the harvest is plentiful.
Workers of you.
Yeah. Oh. So there isn't a lot of people. So guess what? If you're not even feeling resistance and even the shadow of a spook from all of these devils and demons and spirits, we may not even be part of the worker team. That's what I ask you, fellow truth seekers. So, do you have authority from God or do you have authority from anxiety? It's different. It's different. Spiritual victories come from authority in Jesus. They don't come from our cleverness. So, fellow truth seekers, ask yourselves this week, what step, what argument, what situation will come up in our lives where we can, with the authority of Jesus, bring in the power of Jesus that will subject all of Satan and his angels and his demons and his spirits, and none shall hurt you. And that goes for you and your people that you're mission with, that are going with you and or that are receiving from you. So fellow truth seekers, this week, grab the authority of Jesus, grab the sword of the Spirit, and charge on. And just write in the comments below how Jesus and the authority of Jesus won this week. Remember, Talking Jesus, we've got a study guide at the right underneath in the comment section there. You can download our little study guide on Luke 10:19. Thank you and have a blessed day.